So we're going to be doing one of your guys' challenges that one of you guys recommended me to do, is to use the champion, and we're going to use the wheel to determine the other 3 heroes. Let's see if we can get lucky and go very far in this challenge. My name is Tumaka, and enjoy today's video. Alright, time to spin the heroes. We need 3 heroes other than the champion. If I can get the champion, that's just going to be very weird. The first hero is the Shadow Cleric. Alright, so we got the Shadow Cleric paired up with the champion, which, I don't think they synergize very well, but it's fine. We got the Ice Queen. This is not looking too great, but we might be able to pull off something crazy here, especially if we can get a good final hero, which is the Drakeling. Let's make this deck, and let's go to the first match. Alright, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this challenge using the champion with 3 other heroes determined by the board. Facing Monkey King, Jossum, Scarecrow. Okay, well, that's going to be a lot of damage to the Scarecrow and the Ice Queen, but so we're still okay right there. We saw with the Shadow Cleric, so his buff is active for this turn, or his ability, I should say. Let's push the champion towards the Monkey King and the Scarecrow right there. That's going to be good damage to the Monkey King especially, but sadly we didn't do that much damage to the Scarecrow. L.L.C goes next. Thankfully his elves are not going to be in play for this turn. It's not... What am I saying? The Jossum goes next, not the L.L.C. What am I saying? I think it's just too early in the morning right now. But he is going to push the Monkey King towards the Shadow Cleric. That elf does a little bit of damage to the Ice Queen. We're okay. Thankfully, it wasn't that big of a deal, or that, huge damage that he just did right there. We are going to damage everyone here, which is going to be very good. Can we just push... Let's push the Scarecrow towards the champion. We might be able to hit the L.L.C as well. We don't. Oh, we did. A double hit on the L.L.C plus the Ice Queen's ability right there. We got very lucky with the double hit on the L.L.C right there. Scarecrow, his ability won't be active, but he will be getting the buff plus maybe activating the L.L.C's ability. My Ice Queen is dead. Sadly, my Ice Queen dies. We might need to focus on his Monkey King because his Fire Clouds are just buffing up everyone, which is insanely dangerous. The problem is I don't think we can shoot a Fireball at someone if I push it towards the champion if I do this. But let's see. We do shoot a Fireball. Sadly misses everyone right there. But we did take out the Monkey King, so that way he stops buffing up his heroes. L.L.C, now his ability won't be active. There we go. He is going to hit the champion towards the fire, multiple hits, plus the Jossum is going to get value on both the Shadow Cleric and the champion. Very well played. We are going to hit the Jossum here, maybe also hit the Scarecrow, and then the ability is supposed to go off right there. Fireball misses the damaging, but we did burn the Jossum with the arena object right there. A pretty good play right there, especially taking out the Scarecrow. L.L.C, not the L.L.C, the Jossum goes next. I don't know why I keep saying that the L.L.C goes next, so he doesn't. That's quite a bit of damage right there, actually. Shadow Cleric does go next. We could just push the L.L.C towards the walls, just get that damage off that we can do. It was decent damage, it wasn't a lot, Alright, L.L.C, they both in the 150s health range against 3 of my heroes, which we could win here, but I think we just lost the champion. We did lose the champion. The Drakeling is barely hanging on here. Oh, no. I don't think we're winning here anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, I don't think we're winning here. Even if we try to double hit and push it towards the Shadow Cleric, I don't think we can do it. Let's see. He is dead. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2 heroes that he needs to worry about. He does need to push the Shadow Cleric towards the fire or get a double hit on him while hitting the Drakeling once somehow. My heroes are separated, so it's very difficult for him to do so, but let's see if we can actually push the Shadow Cleric towards the fire. He thankfully missed. Alright, so we're doing 65 damage plus 39 by pushing him towards the wall. Ooh. The best thing to do here is to double hit him and then push him towards the walls, and that will be game. Can we actually do that though? Double hit and push him towards the wall, please. Please do it. Yes! Let's go. Good game. Alright, that was very close right there, but we got the victory right there. Oh my goodness. That was super close, but we managed to get the victory right there. Let's go. Let's continue on. All right, good first match right there. We are going to spin the wheel for 3 more heroes. The first hero that we are going to get here is going to be the Banshee. A speedy champion can be pretty dangerous right there. I meant to spin instead of just manually spinning the wheel right there. Next hero we are going to get is the Phoenix. Not my favorite, but he did get pretty strong a while ago and can work very well, especially if I can get the skeleton here. It seems like we are not going to get the skeleton. We got the dancing dragon instead. Let's make this deck and get into a match. So let's continue on. Alright guys, second match here. Let's see if we can make this work here. Facing Enchantress Jossum combo. We start off with the Phoenix, which, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I would like to take out this Enchantress before anything else, but we don't have a good angle here. So I'm just going to double hit the Priest. Hitting the Blaze as well. Double hit the Blaze, so they both got 60 damage, which isn't terrible right there. He is going to buff up the Jossum and maybe the Priest right there, pushing the Banshee. Misses buffing up the Priest. I actually got very lucky that he missed the Priest right there. Let's hit both these guys. Plus, oh, there we go. That was very good damage. Look at this. Ooh, plus we actually healed up the Banshee just a smidge. Alright, Enchantress does go next. He is kind of blocked. My champion is actually in trouble though, because he is going to get hit by the buffed Jossum right there. So that is kind of, dangerous, but we're still okay here. Can we hit the Enchantress plus the Blaze there? Oh, we missed the Blaze. Man, we could have hit the Blaze right there. That would have been so good. Because the Blaze does damage, but thankfully she is not enchanted, so this is going to hurt. Look at that. He just took out the Phoenix, which we can thankfully revive. He did just take out the Dancing Dragon. Or, yeah, the Dancing Dragon, though. So we are going to try to just push the Phoenix around so that way he can get revived. Sadly, that is not the case. He needs one more touch. Just one more touch so that way he can get revived. Which, I mean, definitely we can make this work as long as he doesn't beat me now. Which, you never know. Thankfully he didn't do that great. And I don't think we can actually revive him right here. We can definitely try by hitting the Jossum right here. We actually revived him. Alright, so there you go, we revived him. If only the Jossum was near enough to get hit by the explosion. But sadly, we only hit the Blaze, which it only did 2 damage to him. He is going to take out the champion here. No, we actually just lost the Banshee instead. He can actually beat me here easily, especially since he played it very well, keeping both of my heroes at super low health. Let's see if we can keep the heroes separated. No, he just won. He can hit both of my heroes easily. Yeah, he played it well. I thought we actually had it, but he played it incredibly well right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate loss right there, but it's okay. Let's continue on. Alright, spin the wheel. Let's get some good heroes here. Some very good heroes. Let's see. First hero we are going to get is the Knight. Okay, a very common defensive card. We can make this work. So we got the Knight with the champion. Who is going to be the other 2 heroes? Come on, give me someone good. Someone good. We almost got the Warlord. That would have been a much better choice than the Huntress, but the Huntress can be a pretty solid hero. And the third hero we are going to get is the Pirate. Alright, let's make this work. Let's continue on. Alright guys, we got 1 win, 1 loss. I do need to rely on luck sometimes in order to go far in this match, or in this challenge, so... We start off with the Knights, and we are facing a very strong deck, obviously. This is going to be very bad, though. I guess we can just push the Jossum upwards. There really isn't much I can do there. He starts off with a robot, so at least we can use the fire to deal extra damage to them instead of doing direct damage and then they can just get their abilities off, the robot and the Jossum. Let's actually hit the robot with the buffed Huntress. Let's do that, and the robot actually takes a bunch of damage right there. The bombs are just scattered across the arena. Very difficult for him to actually make contact with me, but he is getting a lot of damage using the towards the Huntress, which isn't good. Let's just hit the champion towards the fire. That's going to be very good damage right there. 176 if I'm doing the math correctly right there. Pretty good stuff. We still haven't damaged the werewolf, which isn't good. My knight takes a beating. Holy bro. That is not good. Definitely not good. Hit the pirate right here towards his champion. We also make contact with 3 other heroes right there. His champion goes next. He might actually take out my champion right there as well. Yeah. Is my Huntress also dead? Huntress is still alive. He just destroyed me, bro. There's absolutely nothing I can do here now, I think. Hit the champion with the buff Huntress, hit the robot down there. We just took out his champion, which is good. We're gonna have to rely on my pirate here. Thankfully, the pirate can heal up every single turn if he is the last one alive. Which it might happen because my other heroes are getting super weak here. Alright, nothing. Okay, he does double hit somehow. That's fine. Alright, pirate heal up, thank you. Hit the werewolf torch the huntress, hit the... We missed the robot. I guess that's fine. We don't need bombs on the board. He is going after my pirate. That's... We just lost. We're losing here. There's no way we're gonna win here. With a lonely huntress, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our second loss. I'm just going to concede because there's really not much I can do there. Very well played from this person. I'm just hoping that we can get a couple more wins here. Let's continue on. All right, unfortunately, 2 losses right there. Let's just spin the wheel and hopefully do better this time around. We are going to get who, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to get the... I thought we were going to get the giant. We're going to get the genie, 20% max damage to everyone, which I guess is fine. I just kind of hoping for the giant instead. Berserker, not the greatest, but let's see. We got the genie and the berserker. The final hero is going to be Enchantress, paired up with the genie. I do not like that, but let's see if we can make this work. Let's continue on. All right. I mean, even though we have the genie, we can still make our deck pretty strong if we can buff up the berserker and the champion here. We are playing this arena, which we can make it work pretty well here. He is probably going to hit the sentinel towards my genie and maybe even the champion just to get those laser beams in play. I mean, he kind of did okay there, just not the greatest. I could go for the trap. Yeah, let's go for the trap while hitting the sentinel here. I was hoping to push the sentinel towards somebody, but we actually still did decent damage right there because of the champion's ability. Thank you. He is going to keep playing around with the sentinel. That's very well played, bro. Are you kidding me? We could go for the trap. I'd rather just do this, buff up the berserker right there. I do apologize, I'm moving my camera. My dog is moving up in front of me. Alright, sentinel is going to take out my champion. No, my champion is still alive. The berserker does have his ability active, which is amazing, but it seems like we cannot do much here. Can we hit the genie and, or sorry, the farmer and then hit the trap up there? That would be great. Yes, we do. What a play, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Triple kill to the max. Let's go, dude. What a play. Only the Jawsome is left alive. I need my berserker to just stay alive a little bit longer so that way we can use his damage to win. Oh, my dog is still moving the camera. I do apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Can we push the Jawsome towards the genie? There we go. Good damage right there. We should definitely win here. I may have jinxed myself, but we should still be able to win here. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Berserker, stay alive. Yes, we do. We thankfully stay alive right there, so we should be able to... Oh, sorry about the notification. Let me get rid of that. We should be able to win here. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We just got the second win right there. I'm actually pretty surprised that we did pretty well with this deck. Surprisingly, the Enchantress and the Genie doesn't pair up well together, but it worked out in my favor. Let's continue on. All right, guys, 2 wins, 2 losses here. Let's see if we can continue on, hopefully going a little bit farther than this because it is very, very early in the run to just lose 3 in a row or to lose 3 times, but you never know. We got the Mummy to start things off with, so if you face a healer, amazing. So Mummy, Cultist. Okay, so we got Mummy Cultist with the champion. Who is going to be the 3rd hero to pair up with this deck? It is going to be the Frog Mystic. Interesting hero. But let's see if we can make this work. Let's continue on. Alright guys, 2 wins, 2 losses here. We're not doing the greatest, but we do need to rely on luck, obviously. We have no healers, so the Mummy is kind of pointless other than getting the double hit that he can use with his ability. He is going to use the charges here to start things off, which, I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm not too worried about the charges right now, especially with the 30% damage reduction that he gets in the very first turn. Yep, there it is. There goes the charges right there. Okay. So let's see here. We do start with the Cultist, which we can make we can make an incredible play here, but it seems like I don't have a play to do very well here. We can hit the Thunderpaw towards the Frog Mystic. Let's see if we can make the Cultist do something crazy. Yes, we do. The Cultist is actually going to hit the Thunderpaw down to the Thunderpaw is already almost dead. So that was very good right there. He is going for the Cultist in the Champion there. Go for it, my dude. Cultist in the Champion. He might actually get the charges by hitting his own Cultist maybe here. No, he doesn't. And thankfully he misses the Ragnar as well. Alright, so let's just hit both of these guys. This will take out the Thunderpaw, which is good. Nice little double hit right there onto his... Oh, triple hit onto his Ragnar, and we are healing up a little bit on my Frog Mystic right there, so pretty good. Plus, we took out his Thunderpaw, so no more charges for him. He is going to play around with his Jawsum here. Thankfully, his Cultist doesn't get that much value, but the Jawsum does, actually. Alright, so let's see here. Thankfully, the Frog Mystic does not get burnt. We are going to push the Cultist towards the Dragon's Hand, hit the Ragnar here, and we should be able to get a nice little burn on all of them. Yes, we do. Alright, not terrible. It's just, the Frog Mystic cannot do much here, He is going for the Axis, plus he is going to push my heroes around, maybe? He's not going for the Axis. He just wants to hit the Cultist and the Frog Mystic. Axe actually gets activated right there, hitting the Mummy. Very well played, dude. I actually did not expect that at all. We actually are in a very uncomfortable position here. There really isn't much I can do here. Just push the Frog Mystic towards the Cultist right there. And let's see if we can get some more bonus damage right there. But very good. Frog Mystic actually does get some bonus damage right there. Plus, we actually burnt the Jawsum and the Cultist. So not too bad right there. He is going after my Frog Mystic. Okay. No, it's, yes. I think. I'm not sure what he wants to do. He is going for my Frog Mystic. Okay, there we go. Frog Mystic, Axe. The Champion takes some more damage. Very well played, dude. Alright. Okay, so let's hit the Cultist like this. Hopefully we can hit the Ragnar as well. Yes, we do. And all of his heroes are dead, except the Jawsum. Let's go. Alright, so we are in a 4v1 situation here against a lonely Jawsum. We should be able to win here unless he does some miracle shot here with the Jawsum. He might actually take out the Champion that's dead, unfortunately. And we sadly cannot do much here. We're just going to have to push the Cultist towards the Jawsum and just get that one hit. We do heal up. We do heal up all of my heroes right there for 45 while getting that one hit. So not terrible. He might go for the double hit on the Mummy here. No, he's going for the Cultist. Okay. Go for the Cultist then. Double hit on the Cultist. Yes. He misses the double hit. Plus his ability won't be active. Okay. So let's just push the Jawsum towards the Mummy. The Mummy should get the double hit because of his ability alone. And there we go. Good, good, good. The Jawsum has, what, 65 health? Okay. We just need 2 hits. So we should be able to get it. And if he actually takes out the Cultist here, yes, he does take out the Cultist, then the Mummy is just going to target the Jawsum. Unless unless I get the double hit here. But if I miss a double hit, we should be able to just get the double hit regardless because of the Mummy's abilities. Like that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be our 3rd win. We are doing pretty good. Can't complain about the run that we have right now. It is mostly luck, because I do need to pair up the Champion with random heroes from the wheel. So we do need to get lucky, and we're somehow making this work a little bit. So not too bad. Let's continue on. All right, we got 3 wins, 2 losses here. I'm just hoping for at least one more win, but you never know. So we are going to start off with the Blaze. Very good here to start things off with. We got Champion Blaze. Let's see, the other hero is going to be the Zombies. So a Striker would be very good here, but let's see if we can get lucky with the Striker here. Nope, I saw the Striker pass by. And we are using the Slime. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Let's continue on. All right, guys. So we got 3 wins. I mean, it's still too early to lose, but I'm kind of happy with winning 3 with the way that we did. So let's poison the Scarecrow Thunderpaw. If we can get the Jawsum as well, that would be perfect. Can we get the Jawsum, please? Yes, there you go. Starting off with 3 poisons. I would like to poison the Ragnar, obviously, and then they're just going to take constant damage per turn, which is good. Unless we slow them down with the slime here. Did you guys remember about the balance update that we received? What is that? We received the balance update, but the slime here especially, he still has his his old stats. So what is going on in that regard? I have no idea. That's why I did not do the to showcase the balance update to see if it's the changes was a good thing or a bad thing, because not everyone received the balance update, even though they announced that it went live last week. So I don't understand what's happening in that regard. So that's why I did not do that. So we are going to do this right here for a double hit. Double hitting on both of them. I didn't expect a double hit on the Johnson, but we actually got pretty lucky right there. Scarecrow, he is slowed down, which is good. Even though maybe the poison could be better. I'm not sure. All right, so Blaze does go next. I mean, we can definitely take out both of these guys and leaving the Ragnar alive. Ragnar being the last one alive is, of course, not going to do much because he cannot use the axes. Plus, we actually did 102 damage just because of the poison and the fire alone. Ragnar, this person is struggling, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's just... Can we damage the Ragnar by pushing it towards the slime, please? Yes, we do. All right, good match right there, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pretty fast match as well right there. Let's go, dude. What a game. All right, so that's going to be 4 wins. Not too bad. Let's continue one. All right, very good match in the last one. So hopefully we can get lucky and keep getting these, good heroes that we are getting every now and then. Starting off with the champion Golem combo. Okay, Golem, not the greatest hero, but still can make it work, especially if we can pair it up with some good heroes here. Assassin, it can be pretty good paired up with the champion. If the champion uses his ability, potentially pushing my enemies towards the assassin, that would be very good. And the skeleton, a pretty solid hero, especially paired up with the phoenix, but we don't have the phoenix right now, but it's okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's continue on. Oh my goodness, we are facing my fan, ladies and gentlemen. We are facing a very awesome fan of mine right there. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he recognizes me right there. He is saying, wow, yeah, I think he recognized me. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are facing my fan here. All right, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can make this work here. We start with a good trap on my side of the arena. Let's see if we can beat this person here. He is going to push the golem towards the assassin, it seems like. He misses. Okay. So he thankfully missed right there. Let's see here. We could just push the assassin towards the Monkey King. I would like to hit the trap, but we sadly can't. So I'm just going to do this instead. Just push the assassin towards the Monkey King. There we go. Not too bad right there. But now he's going to get a lot of value with his assassin right there while getting those buffs from the Monkey King. Whoa, no, boy, that was very bad. Oh, but my assassin survived with 14 health. And we can actually use the assassin's ability right there while using the champion's ability. I really need to make this work, so let's see. Come on. And can we push the champion towards the assassin? Sadly, we don't. Oh, but we did take out his assassin, but the assassin definitely did his job, so I don't think we can beat him anymore, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see here. He is going to get the buff and hit the champion with a nice little double hit. Ow, I am getting destroyed, dude. And we still cannot hit the trap, man. We cannot hit the trap. I mean, just hit both of these guys normally. There really isn't much I can do here in this position. But he is now going to take out my assassin at least. I'm not sure if he can take out the champion here. He is going for he's going for the champion, pushing it towards the skeleton. He actually does get it, and he's getting these buffs, man. These buffs are destroying me right now. Can we hit the Jawsome and then hit the trap? That would be good, so that way we can actually take out the Monkey King as well while hitting everyone. There we go. And can we hit the champion? We got a nice little double kill right there. Okay. Now the problem is his Jawsome is very healthy, but that double kill was definitely needed right there, ladies and gentlemen. So he is now going to take out the... Oh. Well played. He just won. Good game right there. Good game right there, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. There's no way we can win here. I would have needed like a double hand and hitting the trap right there. Ladies and gentlemen, my fan just beat me right there. So props to this person right there. But that will be the final match, ladies and gentlemen. We got 4 wins and 3 losses. This is the exact same person that recommended me to do this challenge, by the way. So keep in mind that this person just a nice little fan of mine, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 4 wins with 3 losses right there. We are going to get some Satyrs, Berserkers. We already got these heroes at max, including the zombie. And the champion, we're still looking for the champion. So we got 3,000 gold, a couple of zombies, and the champions right there. A pretty fun run using, a luck-based challenge right there, like the wheel. Pretty fun overall. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. It was a pretty fun run. I just couldn't go far, obviously. It was a pretty tough challenge to do, especially with using like a luck-based challenge right there. But we still got 4 wins right there, so it was a pretty fun run overall. If you guys have any other recommendations I want to see, just leave them down in the comments below. That's what I do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.